Dang. Girl.
Yeah,
like
for
yeah,
real. Because you
absolutely.
can't just have a bunch of yes men around you.
Absolutely.
You need that friend that's gonna be like, nah, think, oh, well, that makes you a man, or you a man now because you done got old.
Yeah.
But it's rape. Like,
time heals certain wounds. I don't believe it heals all wounds. I used to believe that until I went through this. Time teaches you how to deal with your wounds.
On me,
But
sometimes he won't even let nobody else help you because he wants you to depend on him.
When we were younger, I used to always want to be in grown folks conversation, and my aunt be like, "Stay out grown folks conversation." I'd be like, "I can't wait till I get grown." You know?
Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Half the Full Podcast. I'm here back with a very special guest of mine, my girl, my homegirl, just from way back when. Like, this is my first church friend, my first ride or die. Like, we just been in the trenches together. Dellisha Roach.
Ooh, child. Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
So I just want to thank you for coming on today.
Yes.
I'm so happy that you decided to do this with me and show your face, come out of hiding.
Girl, because I be hiding. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Did you do your assignment that I told you?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay.
I followed directions very well.
So today, the topic is the girls' room. We're in the girls' room. This is strictly girl talk, and I asked Dellisha and myself to complete an assignment of writing down things we would tell our younger selves, like in our 20s. We're like 30 now, 31. And yeah, we had to write some things down we would tell ourselves in our 20s. So I'm going to hand it over to you. You can start first.
Okay. I think the first thing, the biggest thing for me is to remind my 20-year-old self is to, first of all, to love yourself. Like, I struggled with that like a lot growing up because I was always trying to look for validation through other people that I didn't give myself the validation that I needed. So I feel like if I loved myself a little bit, just a little bit more, it would have kept me from some of the things that I had experienced. So I feel like that would be my first thing off the jump.
Agreed. I mean, you're not alone in that area because I feel like majority of us struggle with the self-love piece. Like, just trying to figure out what love is, for one, but nobody ever taught us that you have to learn yourself first, and before you put anything else before, you need to know who you are first. So I feel like that's the disconnect that pretty much most of us had, because whether our upbringing or background, it was just always about find a man, do this, do that, be married. And it's just like, no, but who am I first? Like, you know.
And you hear it all the time. You hear it, oh, you make sure you love yourself first. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
But no one actually teaches you what that means. You know, like you said, it's always been, oh, when you get married or when you find a husband and stuff like that. So in the back of your head, because nobody taught you how to love yourself first, you're thinking that love comes from someone else. And that's where the seeking the validation from others, and then it'd be the wrong love that you end up having. And then they like, well, you shouldn't have did this and you shouldn't have done it. But nobody actually sat down and taught me what I should have done, you know? So I feel like that's a big piece.
That's facts. That is so factual. Because, we got to learn how to teach each other things. We have to learn how to teach our young people, young women and young men, like, what to do. Like, they need guidance so bad. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people, their parents are too much of their friends and not their parent. And it's like, but your child is out here, don't know what to do. Like, you kicking them out at 18 and they just supposed to figure it out.
That's
and it's
crazy.
Just like, no, you need to groom and shape them and mold them and help them, like, find their way. So that's a good one. I agree with that one. So, and it kind of ties into my first one. My first one, I said the first half of your 20s should be self-discovery.
Yes, that's what absolutely.
That's what I put, the first half, because it's like you need to know what you like, what you don't like. You need to explore. You need to travel. You need to just create your own experiences and memories with yourself, your friends. If you have a partner, yeah, cool, your partner. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't take love too serious in our early 20s. Like, it should just be for fun and for the experience and not get too deep into it, because nothing's really promised unless God say this is your person, or, you know, y'all are going to be together. Then it's just like, no, we're just enjoying this moment. I feel like we put so much into like being with somebody that we're not enjoying the moment, and we're not learning from people, like in the situations that we're in. We're just in it, and then it's like when we get hurt, we're like wounded from it. But it's like we should have just enjoyed the experience, and not like have too many expectations of it, because we're 20. Like, think about it. At 20, what was your mind at? From 20 to 25, where was your mind at?
Well, see, I feel like with me, it's a little bit different, because at 20, I had already had my first child.
Okay.
So, and I say this all the time, like, if I could have the same kids, but a little bit later in life, like, I would definitely do it over, because I feel like I had my son at 19. So I missed out on all of the experience to travel with my friends, to do certain things, or to just experience life as a 20-year-old should. Like, because I was sitting here trying to balance motherhood as well as trying to still have this experience. So I feel like this is why I tell, like, when I see younger girls, like, don't rush into it. You know what I'm saying? The time will come, but it's just, I just wish I just would have waited just a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I love my kids to death, but if I would have known me a little bit more and took that time for me a little bit more, I feel like I would be in a better place to give them what they need, you know? So, like, my mind, that's why I said, well, my mind is just a little bit different than the average 20-year-old that don't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting here trying to, like, okay, I got to work. He needs some Pampers. You know what I'm saying? I can't go this weekend because I ain't got no babysitter. But, you know what I'm saying? But it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a life lesson.
Yeah, for sure. I would say, like, my 20s, from 20 to 24, I was thinking about having a good time. I was going out. I was in the streets. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I was outside. Like, I was in school. I think I might have just graduated from college and just trying to figure out what's next. Am I gonna get a job? I didn't got my degree. Now it's like, okay, what job I'm about to get? And that reality set in when I didn't get a job fresh out of college. So I wasn't thinking about trying to find out who I am. I was trying to figure out, okay, they said go to school. Now it's like, okay, now it's time to get a good job and it's time to make a life for yourself. That was my focus in going out with my friends and all that stuff. So, yeah. What's your next one?
Ooh, okay. I think, okay, so my next one was to follow your dreams, because, like I said, I had my son early. So I kind of put myself on a back burner on what I really wanted to do. And, even in your 20s, that's the time that you're trying to, like you said, trying to discover who you are, like what you like, what do you enjoy doing. So I wasn't really focused on that. I was focused on, like you said, I got to get a job. You know what I'm saying? This needs to be done. This needs to be done. And I feel like life hit me too quick that I'm like, I don't have time for that. So, like, I was in school when I had my son, and I just dropped out, and I was just like, because I need to be home with him. You know what I'm saying? I need to do this and I need to do that. And I know I could have done both, but I feel like that was my main focus at that time. And that's why I just said, like, even if you have a child, like, still follow what you want to do. Still put yourself, you still have to make time for your dreams, because you'll just end up, like, just trying to go with the motions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is today, because you don't have a purpose.
So what are your dreams? What did you want to do?
Girl, I done had so many dreams. I done had so many dreams.
Multi-talented. You just got so many gifts.
Girl, I would like to think so.
You do. You do.
I don't know, because I don't want it. Don't want us to be a teacher. Then I was just like, when I had kids, I was like, nah, that ain't for me. I can't do it.
Reality.
Right. And then I wanted to do something with psychology. And then I'm like, oh, no, people are really crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think. Then you had to realize, like, dang, I'm really crazy. So I can't talk to myself. But no, now it's like I really want to do real estate. So that's now, I feel like I'm a little old, but I'm putting myself out there.
We're young. Like, don't even, like, 30 is not old, ma'am. 31 is not old.
So that's to my bones.
Girl, yeah, you're right. But still, the bones cracking, but still, we look 25. I mean,
yeah.
But you can do it.
I'm going to do it.
Go ahead and get it done.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah. I believe in you.
Thank you.
I believe in you.
All right, what you got?
Let me see. So my next one, I said something I would tell my 20-something self, that it is okay to cry and have feelings, but control your emotions.
Woo. Say that to my 30-year-old self.
Because I feel like in my early 20s, I was very hard. And it was like, I was kind of like stoic. Like, my feelings would be hurt, but you wouldn't know. Like, I was not going to cry in front of you. Yeah. I'd probably go in the back and go home and cry, but I was not crying in front of nobody. Because I just thought it was just weakness, and people didn't care. Like, so why am I crying in front of you for? Like, I didn't feel like it was a safe space to cry for real in a lot of situations. So it was just like, I held it all in. But as I've gotten older, it's like holding it in doesn't help at all. Like, you're just bottling up all these emotions and feelings, and then you end up lashing out, which is what I've done in the past, is lash out on people, whether it's people that did something or they didn't even do anything. It's just built up anger and just all these feelings that I never got to express at the time when something happened. So yes, it's okay to cry, and I'm more of a crier now than I've ever been.
It must be the 30s, because I'm telling you, I cry at the drop of a dime.
Bro. Like, yes. It don't even have to be that time of the month. It's just like, I be crying. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
The littlest thing.
I'll be watching a movie, and I'm like, girl, why is you crying? It's not even your story. This is not even real. But it's just like, I'm a crier now. So, yeah. But I'm grateful for it, though, because being hard it wasn't beneficial to me. Like, as much as we try to act like we don't have feelings and it don't faze us, but it does. I mean, we're humans, we're human beings, and it shouldn't be a crime to express yourself and show your emotions. Yeah. Now, control your emotions, though, because you don't want to get too outrageous to where you make a situation worse or you do something you'll regret. Like, so.
And I feel like that's a lesson that I'm still learning and that I'm still trying to get through to myself, because like when I was younger, like I didn't, like you said, I didn't want you to see my emotions or see what I'm dealing with. I'll figure it out myself. You inconveniencing me anyway. I'm going to go in my room and I'm going to deal with it myself. And even now it's kind of hard for me to open up, because that's how I have dealt with things my entire youth. You know what I'm saying? Like
hyper independence.
Yeah. And it's just like, I even got a therapist and she's like, oh, you can talk. I'm like, I don't know. Like,
I'm still like hesitant. Yeah, like, okay, how do we go from here?
Right. So it's like, it's a hard lesson to unlearn, but it's also a beneficial lesson to unlearn. Most definitely. So that is something that I'm still dealing with, and I'm trusting God that one day, God.
Keep working at it. We all working. Look,
one day.
It's definitely a process.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay. Well, just speaking on that, I feel like my next one would be like, no one can take your power. I have, with the emotional part, I have given people power to take me to places that I'm like, I don't want to go, because you can say the wrong thing, and then I get triggered by something, and if I can't control that in that moment, I'm giving you that power. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that is still, like I said, something that I'm still learning not to do. Like, you can't take my power unless I give it to you.
Right.
You know? So I feel like that's something, a lesson that I would tell my 20-year-old self.
You remember when Pastor Lowe used to say, it's not, what'd she say? Something about your response.
Your response makes a difference.
Yes.
Girl, I tell myself that every day.
Your response makes a difference. And that has stuck with me. Like, even though I forget sometimes, but it comes back like after the fact. And it's like something that I have to hold on to. Like, my response makes a difference. I can't control nobody else but myself and how I respond to situations.
I'm telling you, I tell myself that every day. I'll be like, your response makes the difference.
Yes.
Your response.
Yes. That's why they're so important. I swear. The people in our lives are so important. They have wisdom. They have wisdom, people.
Yes.
Not just any old body, but the people that got the wisdom and that's been through life and that is supposed to coach us, and we supposed to coach the next generation, you know?
Hold on to those lessons.
And that's crazy because that ties into my next one. Think before you speak or react.
Ooh, child. Ooh, child.
Think before you speak. Because like you said, I can say, if I get in my emotions, I'm going to say the wrong thing, and it's going to make the situation so much worse, and people are going to be mad at you. You're going to be mad at them. You're not. That's how you end relationships too. Like friendships, relationships. That's how people end stuff, because they say the wrong thing because they got caught up in the moment, and it's like, you really, like, I've learned too now that if I'm mad at something, I have to just walk away, calm down, take a deep breath, and then process it, and then come back to the conversation, because I'm not good with just ready to combat with you right then and there. I'm terrible at it.
And that's okay to do that. That shows that maturity that you have over your emotions and that control that you have to walk away in this moment. Like, okay, I don't want to say the wrong thing right now. So let me take a moment. Let me process what you just said so I can make sure that I have the right response to that.
I'll talk to you later.
I'm going to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Like, it doesn't mean that you're running from a situation. It doesn't mean that you ain't going to address what's ever been said. But it just means right now I need to make sure that my response is going to be what I need it to be before I say anything.
And see, sometimes I do run from a situation though, because sometimes I don't really know how to like come back to it and address it, because I'd be like, once I'm over it, I'm over it. But it's kind of like still it needs to be addressed and taken care of. So I do kind of struggle in that area a little bit.
Girl, me too.
Because I'm like a person, I don't like conflict too. So it's just like I'm kind of slow when it comes to conflicts.
Girl,
like
what was my theme? My theme song back in the day, she's a runner, she's a track star. Because I'm like, it's over with. Like, I feel like we done argued, we done did this. I'm not about to sit here and have a whole nother conversation about it. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta make amends. Right. We gotta come back and make amends.
Yeah, like I'm ready to be like, all right, so what's next? What we ready to eat? You know what I'm saying? So it's
they like, nigga, I'm still mad at you.
I'm still mad. You still mad?
Yeah. Yes. So yes.
Yeah.
Make amends.
I feel that.
I think it should go.
Yes. A big one for me is to forgive myself. Just for the things that the situations that I have put myself in. Like, some of these things that I have done could have been avoided. You know, the life that
Me too, girl.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I struggle with that, because I feel like now that anything that's bad that happens to me, I feel like, well, you did this, then remember you did this, you know what I'm saying? So now I be feeling like I deserve to be this because I did that, you know what I'm saying? So I just have to keep reminding myself, like, to forgive yourself and to know that I am forgiven. And, you know, and that's been a struggle for me, because I've done things to hurt people, and I'm like, and
it's my karma.
Yeah, it's my karma, and I have to realize, like, you forgave yourself. You have to give it to God at this point. You can't, like you say, you can't control how others look at you, how they view you. You have to let it go. But that's something I struggle with.
I struggle with that at first too. Like, And I think it's because the enemy like wants us to feel shameful about the things that we've done. It's the shame. Like he wants to constantly remind you, oh, you did this, you did that. But like you said, Christ already forgave us for the thing. Especially if you repent for the things that you've done
That's the biggest,
to people, you are forgiven. If you repent for your sins, you are forgiven. But it's like the enemy will try to play that mind game of, well, you did this. Remember when you did this? Remember when you did that? And it's like, that's the one thing he wants to attack us is our mind, our thoughts.
Yeah.
So it's just like you have to constantly like remind yourself like, well, God forgave me. God loves me. And he said that he doesn't hold that against us once we let it go. So why are we holding it against ourselves? And we have to let go of like the shame and the, just the shame. It's just shame.
It's the shame.
But it's just like, what are we so ashamed of? I mean, we were dumb. Like, we didn't know no better. We were ignorant.
I mean, yeah.
We were ignorant sometimes. Or sometimes we were rebellious. Like, we were hard-headed and we just wanted to do what we wanted to do. And, the outcome just became the outcome. And it's just like, and then on the other hand, it's like, you just got to thank God it could have been worse.
Girl, don't get me to cry. I was trying to tell you.
Because I've been way worse.
I really do. I be thanking God every morning, just like, God, thank you for your protection, because it's certain situations that I really could have lost my life. I could have really been out here wilding, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just like, now older me's, in the house, me, chilling me, look back and be like, God, that was you protecting me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really understanding when my mama and my grandma and all of them were saying that. But now
it's like a light bulb went off. Like,
yes, like, this is what y'all was talking about. Really, that
or
protection.
God just showing you himself. Like, he just come and speak to you like, he'll block stuff and you like, Lord, why you blocking it? And then it's like, you'll come back later and it's like, oh, I see why you blocked that. I see
why you did that.
That person didn't have no good intentions, or that situation just wasn't for me, or that job wasn't for me, or whatever, that friendship wasn't for me. So, yeah.
You will allow certain things to happen. Yep.
It's a full circle moment. And, man, the protection of God, it's like, it's unmatched, bro. Like,
yeah, it really is.
It's unmatched.
It really is.
Because it's like he literally can see the dangers that we can't. And it's like, I love her so much, I'm going to shield her from that.
Yeah.
And you just be like oblivious sometimes because you just thinking things is normal. But when you're not able to see spiritually, what's really going on behind the scenes, you just whatever. But it's like once you get that spiritual like insight, you like, oh my God, like, you really protected me from that. You really blocked this from happening. I could have been a victim of this. I could have been a victim of abuse or whatever crime. I could have went to jail. Like, it's just mind blowing. Like, the protection that he has over his
yes,
children.
And then sometimes he will allow certain situations to happen to get your attention. Because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna allow this to happen since you don't want to hear what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to protect you from this, but you ain't listening. All right, cool. I'm gonna allow this to happen. I'm gonna allow you to go through hell.
It's kind of like getting a spanking a little bit.
And then you be like, when you ain't had no choice but to be like, all right, God, what is it that you're trying to get me to see? Like, because this is crazy.
Yeah, he's like, I'm trying to get you to see that was not for you. Right. You get out of that, get out your flesh, and get out your way, and let me do what I need to do. Then, yeah. But it's like some of us got to learn the hard way. What they say,
that's
hard
me.
Head make a soft butt.
Girl, that's me. That's me.
And that was me too.
I feel like I have to. I've always been this type of learner. I'm a hands-on learner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't teach me by just telling me. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do it myself. You know what I'm saying?
Find out,
girl. I found out. I'm sitting down, guys.
I want to always find out. Some stuff we don't need to always find out.
I be finding out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Let me see. All right. So my next one was try not to associate or give people access to you who will be a distraction to where you're going.
That was
so basically be careful of the company that you keep. Yeah. In short terms.
Yeah. Everybody don't deserve access to you. Yep. It's just because like you have to realize how special you are within yourself, and everybody should not get a piece of that, because like you say, it could be the wrong company, and they pull from you, and you
you
give,
drained.
and you give, and you give, and
you drained.
you don't have nothing left for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really have to be careful of who you allow in your bubble.
And I struggle with that in my early 20s. Like, I was just the person that, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna give and give and give, and it's like, wait a minute, I'm not getting anything back. I'm just getting drained. Like, people are just taking from me. I'm not receiving. It's not reciprocal, and that's a big thing that I've struggled with, is just reciprocation from people. Like, and it's just like, wait, I gotta reevaluate, rethink this circle, rethink these relationships, rethink everything, because it's like, you can't be the only one giving. Like, it has to be it's a partnership, whether it's a friendship, your friends, we're supposed to pour into each other. It's not just, oh, I'm always pouring into you. But there is seasons where it is, I'm just pouring into you because that's what you need in that season. But if it's just always, I'm pouring, and then my glass is empty and there's nothing you can give me, then it's like, what we doing?
But even in those seasons where it's just you pouring, you still will get that love that you need in that moment, because if that is what you're supposed to be doing, you will still be full. You know what I'm saying? You'll still be full. It may not be on the level that you're given, but it will still be given to you in some capacity.
Right.
And that was my thing. Like, I just felt like everybody was my friend. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, oh, okay, girl, yeah, we hanging out. Okay, cool. We cool. You know what I'm saying? And I just, and I never really sat back and realized, like, my mama was right. Like, they is not my friends.
Everybody is not your friend.
They is not my friends. You know,
your associate. They know of you, but they don't know you.
And it was like, and again, by thinking everybody was my friend, I put myself in certain situations that I could have avoided, because I'm just like, oh yeah, that's my friend. She wouldn't do this to me. Oh yeah, that's my friend. They wouldn't put me in this position. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, they ain't your friend.
And I feel like we haven't learned, like, we haven't really learned the art of picking friends either. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, nobody's really taught us how to pick wisely, choose, like, what you looking for in a friendship, in everything. Like, what traits you need to look for in a friend, or how can you tell if a person is actually a friend?
I feel like I feel like we were never taught, because there is no rules to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that you have to go through to see, like, okay, I know that this is not the trait that I want in a friendship. Okay, this is something that I want. You gotta kind of pick certain traits. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a trial and error.
Yes.
Yeah. Most definitely.
And I feel like, so it's like we were never taught that, because our parents are still, you know, they're probably still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
figure it out.
Would you ever know?
I feel like I don't know. I think it just depends on the person and the upbringing, because you have some parents who do school their kids, like, they school them on everything. And I feel like our generation as parents, we school our kids, like, we're starting to really, like, let them know, like, no, that's not your friend. You know, this is what you need to look for. This is the type of friends you should have, or the type of traits you should look for. If this person's bringing you down and getting you in trouble, you don't need to be associated with them, just because of the dangers that's out there, especially these days. Like, these kids are getting killed. They getting caught up in the wrong crowd. They going to jail. They, you know, on drugs. They're addicted to drugs. Like, it's just so much. Like, and it's just like, man, like, we really got to instill in the youth, like, pick your friends wisely. Like, and if you see your friends struggling, pray for your friends. Like, I always pray for my friends. Like, I pray for y'all on a daily, collectively. And it's just like that the Lord keeps you. He guides you. He gives you what you need. He heals you from whatever you're going through. You don't even got to tell me what you're going through. It's just the fact of, Lord, take care of them. Like, because I want the best for y'all. Like, I want the best, and I want to see you do great, and I want to see you win. And to me, that's a friend. And a friend is also somebody that's going to tell you when you're wrong, and when you look, you in the wrong. Like, you need to fix that. Like, you know better. Like, for real. Because you can't just have a bunch of yes men around you.
Absolutely.
You need that friend that's going to be like, nah, down. And you need that friend that's like, I might not check you in front of everybody, but I'm going to check you behind closed doors. Because I'm going to have your back in public. But it's like, when we get by ourselves, all right.
Girl, you tripping.
That won't right. Even when, you going through something, you should handle it like this. Maybe look at it at this approach. So, yeah.
I feel that if I had more friends like that I was hanging around at that moment, not like, if I had more friends like that, it'd be like, girl, you tripping, like, you need to get it together.
Right.
I probably wouldn't have made some of the choices that I have made.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, my friend telling me, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing for your parents to tell you.
Yeah.
But for your friend, somebody your age, somebody that's out here with you to tell you, like, you're tripping, that's something different. It makes you give that self-reflection, like, okay, maybe I am tripping.
Right.
Maybe I need to get this together.
But then sometimes we don't even listen to our friends.
At that point, it's you.
It's you. You the problem. You the problem.
Yeah, you the problem.
No, seriously, because it's just like, you could tell your friends stuff and they just be like, yeah, okay. And I was one of them. Like, I was in the best situation, relationship. My friend was like, girl, you need to get out of that. And it was so hard to leave. But it's just like, I had to leave when I had to get sick and tired of it.
Right, but that's a lesson that you have to learn.
It's a lesson that I had to learn. And some people, it's like that. Like, it's just, you got to let them learn the lesson. But once I learned that lesson, I ain't go back. Like,
I'm out here.
That was the only lesson I needed. So it's like, we even have to be open to listening to our friends.
Yep.
Because sometimes we don't even listen to our friends because some people would think, oh, they just jealous of me. They just da-da-da-da-da. And it's just like, no, some people really have your best interest at heart. And I feel like that's where, people lack discernment too. It's like, you got to know who got your best interest at heart and who doesn't. Like, so definitely the company you keep is very vital. So,
I think another one is, it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have had things happen to me when I was younger. And as I got older, because I didn't get the help that I need, because again, I just kept it to myself and I was going to deal with it myself. I blamed myself. You know what I'm saying? And I had to, like, I've just come around to realize, like, girl, it's okay. It's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back, it ties back into that self-love, because at that point, because certain things have happened to you, you don't even think that you deserve the love. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it makes certain things heightened, or, you act a certain way because this happened to you. You know what I'm saying? So I have to, like, really give myself grace and be like, it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? You can't control what other people do. You can't control how they react or whatever.
Girl.
It's not your fault. You know what I'm saying?
Don't make me cry up in here.
Don't cry because I'm going to cry.
No, seriously, that's a heavy one right there. Because it's like, yes, things have happened and it's just like, bro, like you said, that self-love piece, you just feel like I don't deserve love. Or it's just like, it's hard to open up about stuff that you feel shameful about. Just, so yeah, man.
And that's something that I dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was molested at 7. I was raped. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, that's something that I carried with me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it made me feel like, well, my body is the only thing that I have to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that innocence was taken away from me so much, so young, at a younger age. It's like, well, this is all that I have to offer. Like, this is all that people want from me. And it's like I said,
it just takes your innocence, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, you so right, because it just takes your innocence away.
It really does.
And it makes you look at everybody like different. Like, when they want to love you, it's like you don't know how to accept that love, because just things that have happened and people have violated you and they just, and they were kids themselves, some of them. And it's just like doing that to other kids, you're confused and there's just so much going on. And it's just like, man.
And when that innocence is taken from you and when it happens again, like, like I said, I was raped, at a young age. And then I remember going out with like a family member. We went to like this haunted place, and it was like a group of their friends, and they were older men, and they started to rub on me. But I'm thinking that's not molestation. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm like, I'm allowing it to happen, but I'm still young. But at that point, I'm thinking, okay, well, this is all I have. You know what I'm saying? Like that part of that sexualization is heightened because that was taken from me. And I felt like that's what I needed to do, or that's what my friends out here having sex, let me go do this because that's all that I have. And
it's like, girl, you didn't even give consent. And it's like, you think just because a person is rubbing on you, that's consent. And it's like, it's not. It was never consent.
It's like, it makes you look for a love that you shouldn't even be searching for right now. And it's just like, dang, girl. Child, like
seriously, that's deep.
That is deep. That is deep.
Did you just go in like that?
That's deep. It really does. And it even now, it makes you, like you said, we're in our 30s, and it's still, we have that guard up
barriers,
because it's like, what you really want, you know what I'm saying? Like, like you what are you here for? Like,
like, do you see me for real, or do you just see like what? And then too, is just the fact of the culture is just so overly sexualized. Everything is about sex, and it's just like, it's taking the fun out of the experience of just having platonic friends, dating, everything. Like, because it's like, even when you have platonic, you just trying to be platonic with people, it's like they try to turn it into something more. And it's like, no, I just want to be your friend. I don't want to go there with you. Like, I don't want to go to that level with you,
girl.
And it's like, people misunderstand those cues, and they don't know how to just be friends. And it's just like, you can have platonic friends. We don't have to we can be attracted to each other, but we don't have to cross that line.
Absolutely.
And it's just like, a lot of people just be crossing the line. It's just like, no, I want a friend group, like with women and men, because I feel like that's healthy to me.
It is.
Like, to have girlfriends and guy friends, because you get in two different perspectives. I love having guy friends because they talk to me about certain things from their perspective. And then I love having girlfriends because they talk to me from their perspective. And it's just like, I get both sides. It's just like getting the best of both worlds. But it's like, we can't even have that in a healthy manner because everything is so sexualized. And it's like, the dudes that's trying to be just they act like they're trying to be your friend, but they actually like you, and they want to actually be more than that. And it's just like, bro, you messing up the vibe. Like, you messing up the vibe. Like, that's not even what I'm on. And then situations like that happen. You get raped, or you get taken advantage of for something that you didn't even like ask for. All of a sense of a man's ego being hurt, and it sucks. But it's like you said, it's not our fault. Like, it's really not. It's just things that have happened, and spiritual standpoint is just like, this is our testimony. Like, these are the stories that we have to tell other people that are going through the same thing, and women that have gone through the same thing, even men that have gone through the same thing. It's been a lot, especially with the guys. Like, it's to the point where they don't even realize that they've been molested. That they've been raped by older women. Everybody looks at it like, oh yeah, I lost my virginity to shawty. She was about 16. And you 8. Like, what? That's rape. It's rape. Like, it's not okay. And it's just like, it's so normalized because men think, oh, well, that makes you a man, or you a man now because you done got old. But it's rape. Like,
they glorify it.
It is not consensual. It's statutory rape if you look it up. And it's like, shame on those women, because y'all need to be locked up some damn where. Like, excuse my French, but it's like, y'all need to be locked up because you had no business messing with that boy. At 8 years old.
And it's so sad because we are in a culture where men and young boys can't really open up about that.
Can't.
So like, some of them, if they know it's rape, they will, like I said, glorify that because other people are seeing it as like, oh, like a championship ring. You know what I'm saying? So they can't really even be like, I was uncomfortable in that situation.
They can't really like put their feelings on display, and it sucks. Like, it sucks. And I really be feeling for the man, like, because I know it's so many dudes out there that probably feel that way, but they don't even know how to come forward about it. They just bury it.
Yeah.
And then that's how you get the porn addictions. That's how you get, they're never, it just creates this sexual, lustful cycle. And it's like, you feel like you can't be with one person. And that's the whole thing. You feel like you got to sow your wild oats. You don't have to do that.
You don't.
So it's just, man, it's not your fault. It's not. Like, but
I can preach.
But it's like, the God that we serve, though, it's just like, man, he had to heal us from those things.
Yeah,
He's
still
absolutely.
Healing
us from
He's
those
still
things.
Healing from it.
But
and
the
I
fact
know
that you can even talk about it, though, is so, that's the bravery in it.
And that's what I was
the
about
power
to say.
in it. Like, you don't know what you just did just now.
Yeah.
Like, you open the door to share your testimony, and we don't know who we could be helping,
girl. And that's how I know that it is a healing process, and I'm still in that healing, because this is not something that I was able to speak about. Like, I didn't tell my mom about me being raped until I was in high school. And you know what I'm saying? And it was hard for me to talk about even recently. But I know that it's not just me that this happened to. And I had, like I said, I had to get to a point that I really believed, you hear it, it's not your fault, but do you believe that? It. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to get to a point, like, it's not your fault. Like, look myself in the mirror. It's not your fault, Dellisha. Like,
even if you got to cry, kick, scream about it, it's still, like, not your fault. It's just something that happened.
Yep.
And it's just,
it made you who you are.
But now it's like we're breaking those barriers, though, because it's like we're breaking the curses, we're breaking the cycles of continuing to hold on to that stuff, because it's not our stuff. Like, the person that did those things, it's their stuff, because they had that spirit on them, they had that problem, that issue that they were going through, and it's just like we happen to be the victim in that moment, but it's like now we're taking the power back and talking about it.
Yeah.
And this is why, I feel like it's so important to talk about these things too, because this is what healing looks like in our community, because we grew up not being able to share these things with our parents out of either guilt, shame, or just feeling uncomfortable that you can't even go to your parents, because maybe your parents weren't the most, you really didn't trust them like that to be able to talk to them for real. You thought they were going to get mad. You thought they were going to lash out, because, me growing up, my mom, I love her dearly, but growing up with her was hard because she was hurting and she was, like, very emotional, and I felt like I couldn't talk to her about certain things. So it's just like I kept all of that stuff in. But now, as I'm older and we've gotten closer and our relationship has gotten better, I'm starting to open up more. I'm starting to trust her more, and giving her information piece by piece, and it's really been healing to me. So
that's dope.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah. And I, my mama not here, so I wish that when she was here, I would have had more of those conversations with her. It's like, because now I'm grown, I'm like, man, I wish I could talk to my mama about this. I wish I could say this to my mama, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, my mama was a pastor, so growing up, I'm like, I'm not talking to her, like, I'm not telling her this and, what I got going on or what I'm out here doing. But I didn't know how to separate my mom and the pastor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like, no, that's the pastor. Like, yeah, she my mama when we at home. I call her mom, but she's still a pastor.
But it's crazy because, like, your mom was so, like, down to earth. Like, she was real and she was raw. Like, just, oh yeah, you going through that. Like, just, so I'm just like, you couldn't talk to her? Like, it just, but I get it though, because y'all may look at my mom and be like, your mama's so cool.
Yeah, she's
but
so
it's
laid
like,
back.
But it was like, I was scared to talk to that lady growing up. Like, I just was scared to talk about stuff. So I get it.
Yeah, and it's just like, when I felt that I didn't want to be another burden on her either. Like, being a pastor
is, daughter.
I know, but
you come first before all that. Like,
but I didn't know that. Well, I knew that, but I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? That was something that I was dealing with in myself, like, because I seen my mama go through so much. Like, and her having the church, it just seemed like she carried a lot.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be another burden to her when she has people calling her phone, telling them about what they going through. So she's already in prayer and trying to help this person through that. And I'm like, well, I got this going on, but
no,
I see you already got a lot on your shoulder. And then with the sickness that she had, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I just want to make sure you good. All right,
that was
cool.
your mom, though.
I know. And that's why I say now I'm looking back and I just like, dang, I should have had that conversation with you. I like, and don't get me wrong, she was there. You know what I'm saying? She was willing. Like, I still got text messages from her. Like, you can talk to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here if you need to talk. And I got it. And I'm like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like you put yourself on the back burner thinking that you weren't as important because she had a church. And it's like, you are important. Like, you was her only daughter. You're so important. Like, you matter.
Yeah.
Like, you matter.
But that's where the
just your
self-love
mindset.
came from. You know, that's another thing that I felt like I wasn't as important to what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't. Yeah, I know I'm her boy. Yeah, I'm her daughter. Yeah, she's there for me. She gonna show up. I know. Yeah, my mama always showed up. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I seen so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see the pastor on Sunday and Wednesdays and when she's in prayer, but I seen her when she come home and she's drained and she got a lot going on and her phone's still ringing. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, she want to spend time with her family and she do it as much as she can, but here goes somebody else calling, Pastor, I need you. Pastor, I need you. You know what I'm saying? And she got to be there.
And it's like, sometimes I wish she just wouldn't have answered the phone.
And that's be me. I just said it. Like, Mom, you could call them later.
Right.
You call them later.
Spend some time with us. And that's why I feel like, too, you know, us, wherever we're going to be in, you know, ministry and stuff like that, whether we pastors, or, you know, whatever we're going to do for the kingdom, is just like, make sure you put yourself first to take care of yourself. I learned that from just watching your mom and just how things were and just how so many people was pulling on her. And it's just like, bro, it's like she loved people so much, but it's just like she put herself last. And it's just like she didn't have the boundary to say, I'll talk to you later. Like, I got to deal with my family. I'm trying to be with my family right now. Like, having that balance. And it's just like, man, like, and it's crazy because that goes into my next point. It's like, cherish your parents and forgive them.
Oh, sure. You really about to make me cry?
I need it.
Oh my God, Ricky! Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. That's a girl.
Bro, tissue.
Not yet. Ooh, child. Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Girl. That's a big one. And that hits home for me a lot because I don't have none of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, both of my parents are gone. And it's just like, I feel so alone right now because I can't pick up the phone and call my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, a crisis is going on and it creates in me sometimes like animosity towards those who can. And it's just like I be talking to my friend, oh, my mama getting on my nerves, and I just be like,
at least you got a mama.
At least your mama here. You know what I'm saying? The closeness I feel to my mom is either looking at her pictures or going to her gravesite.
Right.
And it's just like, I wish I would have been able to do more for my mom. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, I was there with her until the end. You know, I helped take care of my dad, but I was close. Even with my dad, me and my dad didn't have the relationship that I would have wanted. I was more closer to my mom than I was my dad. Yeah, he was there. You know what I'm saying, and he was in the house, and I could, hey dad, you know what I'm saying. But that's about it. It was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go out and have like those daddy-daughter dates and stuff like that. And it was just like me spending time with my dad was going to my uncle's house while he's drinking beer. I'm chilling with my cousins. You know what I'm saying? That was our time together. And it was just like, it's like now like now I need to tissue. Now I'm like looking back, I'm like, dang, I wish I can just like be like, you know what, I'm out and about. Let me go check on my mama. Like, let me go to my mama's house. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing, hearing my friends like, oh yeah, I'm going to my mama's house. Let me stack up with some groceries because I ain't got it, but I know my mama got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I was robbed of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama died when I was 23. I feel like I was robbed of. 23? Yeah, I think I was 23. I feel like I was robbed of those experience as adult and as an adult with her. Yeah. Like I'm saying, like the closeness, like like you said, like you and your mom are building that relationship now. Like that's one of your girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, I want that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because like I loved your mama too. Like it was hard for me too. Like literally, just that was something that I had to deal with. Like it hit me hard. It hit me really hard. It hurt my feelings, and it was just like, what's happening? Because I wasn't there, and it's like you were there. Thank God you could be there, but it's like I felt like I couldn't be there, and I wasn't there, and I missed so much, and that was hard for me. Because your mom was like a mom to me too. Like because your mom was so like down to earth. She would invite us over. Like she would just treat us like you felt like my sister for real. You and Carol, like y'all are my sisters for real. So it's just like that was hard. That was hard. Girl. And I'm not even her biological child, but it was just like it was hard for me too because I'm like, dang, ain't nobody tell me nothing. Literally, ain't nobody tell me nothing until I came home from school. Like I'm up here just doing whatever. And it's just like I come back and then it's over with. And I'm like, what just happened?
And it all happened. It all happened like
so fast.
Like I've experienced like death in the family and stuff, but I never experienced it that close to me. You know what I'm saying? Like one day she was walking around. It was, but I could just slowly see it declining. But what felt slowly was actually like really fast. You know what I'm saying? Like just this month she was fine, but now she's like in a hospital. You know what I'm saying? So it happened so fast, and now I don't even have time to like grieve or anything because now I got to plan the funeral. Now my dad's sick. You know what I'm saying? Like I still have to take care of him. I'm still a mother. I'm still a wife. You know what I'm saying? It was like so much was pulling on me, and it was just like. I still, like, even to this day, I still have not grieved my mother the way that I should have grieved my mother. You know what I'm saying? Nor my father. You know what I'm saying? I done had death after death. Like, it was my mama, my grandma, my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, back to back, year after year. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, now I just feel like it's a part of it. And, like, I was just telling Kara, like, it's to the point that me and God are wrestling right now with this because I'm angry at him. Yeah. Because how can you take her of all people? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you take her? She did everything you asked her. Like,
just
why?
Trying to understand.
Why?
And then it made me feel like, just everybody that was pulling on her is like, bruh. I don't know. It's just so many emotions that go through my head.
It really is.
Like you're not alone with that one because it was just like I didn't understand it at all, and it was just like if y'all would have just could stand on your own 2 feet, she wouldn't have been sick.
And that's how I feel, and it's crazy because I just told her this. I'm like, it's crazy. Like I have a problem with the church, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that was another part of my mama's child, you know what I'm saying? She loved the church. Yeah. But I have a problem with it because I felt like they were pulling on her so much. They made her their God. And God was like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how he feel about you making other people their God. He would remove them. And I felt like because that happened, he removed her. And I'm just like, if y'all could have just, not y'all, but y'all could have, figured it out on your own just a little bit. Right. You know what I'm saying? It, like maybe she wouldn't have been as sick. Maybe she wouldn't have, she would have put a little bit more effort into her health. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and then I have to look at it like, my mama was tired too. She was tired of going through chemo. You know, that's the part of it that I seen. You know what I'm saying? She coming from chemo and it's making her sick.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's tired of feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like every year around the time my mom passed away, like I feel like I relive those days. Situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I remember her saying a week before she passed, like, I'm ready to go home. And my slow self, I'm like, you at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you talking about? You at home. And it was just like my mom, I didn't realize how much strength she had either because I didn't even know she was as sick as she was. She didn't even tell me that. Yeah, she didn't tell me that.
Right.
And I think Kara told me how sick she really was. And I'm like, what? I didn't know it was stage 4.
You couldn't handle it. Like you know how some people, they don't tell you stuff because they just don't want you to worry. And it's like they can tell other people certain things because they know they can handle it.
I remember we sitting on my porch and Kara just like, yeah, this. And I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, I'm still going to work because I'm not thinking it is as bad as it is. And I'm like, what? I get a call from my aunt at work and like, you need to come home. What is going on? Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm right here. And I felt like I failed her in that moment. And that's what I'm saying. So it's just like I'm battling with God because it's a part of me that understands and it's a part of me that just be like, I just don't get it.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying why you took her because she's my mom. I'm saying like you asked her to do something, she did it. It's people out here, they got the same sickness. They ain't even doing half of what you asked them to do. And they still here.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. Like, you know what I'm just saying? It's just like
girl, oh my goodness. Yeah, I get it. And it's cool, bro. We got you. We got you. Like,
yeah.
And we're gonna continue to have you. I mean, we got each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we've been in this game
for a long
time.
A long time.
Yeah. So it's like, don't hesitate to call us. Don't hesitate nothing. Your mama available? Mama, I will share my mama with you. I do not care.
But you know, and that's like, something that I'm dealing with because it's just like I got my godmom's here, and it's just like, but you ain't my mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
hard.
I got my aunt. I talk to my aunt every day, and she be like, "How my daughter doing?" And I be like, I'm not your child. Like, just to hear it come, I understand she's coming from a place of love, but it's just like,
not the same.
It's not the same. Like, and it's just like, sometimes I just wish I can just go and just lay on my mama's shoulder and just be like, and just tell her everything that I got going on. And it's just like, I know you see me, but it's like, it's a difference.
I can't touch you. I can't feel you. I can't talk to you. And it's crazy because to this day, your mom's voice be popping in my head with things that she said. And it's like, I will hear it in her voice. And I'm just like, oh my God, I start crying. Because I'm just like, bro. Like, she used to say all the time, you're more than a conqueror.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, oh my God. Like,
but you know, it's crazy because after my mom had passed, it's like, I didn't hear her voice for a long time. Like, it started to fade away. Like, my aunt will call me and be like, oh, your mama came to me in a dream and this and that, and I'm like, so why she ain't come to me? Like, why she ain't visit me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, even now, I still have to replay like videos and stuff just to kind of remind myself like what she sounded like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like when somebody is gone for so long, you that memory, it's not the memory, but it starts to fade. And it's just like, even with my dad, like I have to.
Or are you blocking it out?
Ooh, child, I know this was therapy, girl. Ooh, that made me sit back and think like, I don't know.
Are you it's like you blocking it out because you don't want to like feel that. You don't want to open that wound.
That could be it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that I just don't want to feel that pain. Yeah.
The wound.
I don't want to feel that pain. Like, cuz that was a traumatic experience for me. And it was just like, mind you, I'm not the only child, but in that moment,
you were.
I was the only child. Like, my brothers were locked up, so everything fell on me, and it was just like, I don't want to feel that no more. And you know what's mind-boggling to me? People will really be like, oh, so why didn't you do this for the funeral? Why didn't you do this? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and it gets to me because I'm like, I was doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how dare you pick at what I had to do? You didn't do it. You didn't put your foot in it. You didn't put a hand in it.
I ain't never planned no funeral in my life.
Right.
And I'm like, and it was hard because I remember my mom had those conversations with me before she passed away. Oh, I want this so-and-so to do my funeral. But that was something I was blocking. Yeah. Like, I don't want to talk about your funeral. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about that.
Right.
And it's just like, and that could be it. I don't want to feel that pain. Like I said, around that year, I feel like I'm more depressed because I just replay everything. Yeah. Like, it is so vivid. Like, I can replay the day that she went to the hospital, the day that she died, like what was going on, like what I was wearing. And it was just like, I don't want to feel that no more. And I feel like because I'm trying to block that pain, I could be blocking hearing her.
Yeah.
I could be.
Yeah.
Dang.
Because it's just like, yeah.
Dang.
Girl. This is what healing looks like.
Dang. Like
we block out the things we don't want to deal with because you're reminded of where you were in that time frame. Like, even with me, in the beginning, like in the first, when it happened and a little bit after that, I was replaying replaying what I was doing, where I was at. And it was right before my birthday when that happened. So I was really like, oh my God. Like, it just kind of like hit me. Like, how this lady gonna leave me before my birthday? I ain't get to see her again. Like, just like, bro, like, it was just so hard. And it was just like those first few years, people was just like, you ain't over that. And I'm like, no, what are you talking about? Like, no, I'm not over it. Because first of all, nobody told me nothing. Nobody said anything. Y'all said she was sick, but nobody said how bad it was. And I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Girl, don't feel bad. My mama ain't even want me to tell her bye.
Like,
I'm sitting here boohoo crying, and my mama, like, that's what I mean. She was strong until the end. Like, I'm sitting here at her legs crying, like, boohoo crying. And she, like, looking at me like, girl, what is you crying for?
So
like she was so unserious, and I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, like, she looking at me like, what is you crying for? I was like, I love you, I love you, I love you. She was like, all right, Dellisha, I love you too. And I'm like,
girl, like dang,
you're
just trying to leave me. Like, I want you to leave me. Like,
yes.
Oh my gosh,
like, it's crazy. But now, I wasn't mature enough to be in that mindset. Like, maybe this is what she wanted too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know she probably didn't want to leave her family. She didn't want to leave this, but she didn't want to be in pain no more either. You know what I'm saying? She was ready
to go. Yeah.
Like, man. But they don't give. It's no lesson book on how to get over that pain. That's not something that I will ever get over.
Do you think time heals? No.
No. No. Time. Yeah. I don't believe time. Okay, let me rephrase that. Time heals certain wounds. I don't believe it heals all wounds. I used to believe that until I went through this. Time teaches you how to deal with your wounds. But some of the things, it's not going to take away that pain. It's just going to teach you how to deal with that pain. To keep moving forward because you don't have a choice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't believe that time heals all of it.
Yeah.
Because that pain is still there.
Right. Whew. How we doing? How you need a sip? We need to take a sip.
Girl. This is real.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
I think it's your turn.
Ooh, okay.
It's your turn.
I guess that would just lead me in my biggest thing, like, to take one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to, after my mom passed, I used to be thinking like I had to have everything figured out. Like, because at that moment when I was dealing with everything, I felt like it was all on me. So I stepped into her shoes.
Yeah.
And that's not something I was ready for. Let me be clear.
Yeah.
Like, I stepped into her shoes, and it's just like, dang, everything fell on me. So I try to feel like I had to have everything figured out. Not knowing, like, no, girl, I'm only 23. Like, you don't have to have this figured out.
And then it's like, God don't even want us to have everything figured out. It's like, depend on me. This is what I'm here for. I need you to trust me in that moment.
Right.
Like, trust me, lean on me, depend on me. Sometimes he won't even let nobody else help you because he wants you to depend on him.
Girl.
Literally. It's like he's your only option right now. Your husband can't do it. Your friends can't do it. Your mama can't do it. Your daddy can't do it. I'm your only option. I'm the only one you need to turn to.
That's
and it's set up that way on purpose because it's just like, I'm your God. I am your God. I am supposed to be the leader over your life. You come to me for those things. Because sometimes our mates and our family and stuff, they can't be our emotional support. God has to be our emotional support.
And that's where I'm at. Because, like I said, sometimes I just be feeling like I'm so alone.
But you're not alone.
I'm not alone. But I feel like I'm him, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, it's like, not everybody knows what I need. I don't even know what I need in this moment. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm feeling, but I don't know what I need in this moment. Oh, how can I help you? I don't know. I don't know. And so the only person that does know is God. Like, so I find myself, girl, these 30s, I'm telling you, it's something different because I find myself on my knees praying to God more than I have ever.
You're not the only
one. More than I have ever. Like, it's just girl. Like, I'm telling you, every little inconvenience, I'm in my car, Lord, please, Lord. Like, you see what's going on.
Listen, when he say every knee shall bow.
Girl.
Like, girl. What? These scriptures that we've learned over time are really starting to come to the forefront. And it's like, oh, that's what you mean. Because, we in church, we don't get everything that's being said. But it's like now, okay, this is playing out in real time. Like, this is what you mean. It's like he will get you in a place to where you get so low. All you have is to depend on God and call out for God and ask God to heal this pain that you feeling or help you get through these emotions that you feel. That's how I felt when I went through that depressive episode last year. Like, I went through just a whole state of depression to where all I could think about was God, even in the depressed state that I was in. I didn't want nobody else. I didn't want to be bothered. I stayed in bed for weeks at a time. But it was just like, God, don't let my hand go. Don't take your hand off of me because I need you right now. I don't even know what I need from you, but I need you right now because I can't do this by myself. I don't know what I'm doing. And I feel like I'm about to just end it all. Like, I mean, I'm being honest. Like, it was very scary and it was very dark in that moment. I've never been through anything like that to where I just literally crashed out mentally.
I done been there.
And it's just like, in those moments, that's all you got is God.
Girl, I done been there. I done tried therapy, and it was so bad. Like, thank God I got another therapist, but it was so bad. Like, my first therapist, she was just like, "Oh yeah, you have a excessive depression disorder," and I'm like, huh, "What? Like, what? I didn't even know I was that depressed." And like, I was on anxiety medication. Like, I had my third baby, and I was postpartum depression. It was just like it was really bad, and I was still going through things in my personal life that I'm dealing with everything. I'm still trying to heal from. So I remember one night, 2:00 in the morning. Oh, I got these pills. I done just popping them back to back. And it was just like, I thought, like now you see in the movies, like, damn, oh, my bad.
It's okay.
Like it would have been taken out by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it not working for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the most I feel my stomach upset. Like, no.
Right.
Like,
because listen, if God ain't gonna let you get out of here, you gotta get out of here no matter how hard you try.
I done took a knife trying to but I couldn't go through it. And it was just like,
oh my gosh.
I was ready to go. But, and I know it had to be God. I thank God for my children. And it'd be making me feel so bad because I don't want to put that pressure on them, you know what I'm saying, to make them feel like they have to be there for me, you know what I'm saying? But I really do thank God for my children because, like, if they see me down, my son will just come and give me a hug. He don't even know, like, what's going on. He'll just come and give me a hug. Yeah. My daughter will just come and be like, here, mommy. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, help me. Lord, help me.
And because he still knows what you need. Yeah. And it's like he placed those kids in your life to help you navigate through this. Because he knew from the beginning of time that your mom was going to go, your dad. He knows all this stuff. So he had to put things into place to make sure you had that support. If you think about it.
Yeah.
You got married. Your mom was able to marry you and Q. And you got that privilege. And I wish I could get that privilege.
Girl.
Like,
yeah.
I wanted your mom. Like, that was one of the things I had to deal with too. Like, I wanted that privilege. I was so glad that you got that privilege.
Yeah.
Because it was beautiful. And that's your mom. Like,
yeah.
So I'm about to cry.
and I'm grateful for that too, because I did get that privilege. But it's crazy because that's immediately after that she started to decline. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you could even notice, like, at my wedding, my mom it was hard for her to even breathe.
Really?
And like she was struggling with breathing, but you wouldn't have even noticed. You know what I'm saying?
God must have gave her strength that day because I didn't even like notice a peep for real.
2 days after she was in the hospital. Like immediately. And it's just like, I just like, Mom, I just got married and now just like now you like now you sick, and it's just like,
and it's whoa. Just like but it's like, look at how good God is that he set you up like to have a support because he knew what was about to happen.
Yeah.
Because you had to have somebody to be there for you.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can say is, yeah. Yeah.
And then like, I know it's hard, but it's just like, it's still like, God, you so good because you still even thought about me to still bring somebody to comfort me. And I was about to go through this tragedy, this hard time, this challenge, this big challenge. Yeah. And it's like, you still sent somebody to cover me. And
I need to start saying, I didn't find another word. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's nothing more I can say. But yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right. But it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta take it day by
day. You gotta take it day by day.
Like you said.
Yeah. Like, it's real. Like, I didn't realize how real, like, I tell my son all the time, adulting is ghetto. Like, it is ghetto.
Right.
Like,
don't rush to grow.
Do not. And it's crazy. Me and my cousin, like, we joke about this all the time. Like, when we were younger, I used to always want to be in grown folks conversation. And my aunt be like, stay out grown folks conversation. I'd be like, I can't wait till I get grown. You know what I'm saying? Now I'd be like, I want to sit at the kiddie table. Like, I don't want this.
Right.
It's real. It is real.
Let me see. What's my next one?
Ooh, child.
We almost done. No, listen.
Ooh, child.
My next one, okay. I guess I could tie these in. Wait, no, I can't tie these in. Okay, so my next one will be, know that you are enough.
Yeah.
We struggle with that.
I still struggle with that.
I do too.
I still struggle.
And it's like, I'm just now becoming into like, okay, yeah, I am enough. But it took a long time to get there. Like, it took a long time to get there. And it's just like, you are enough. Like, God made you this way. He gave you these gifts. He gave you, this anointing. He made you. He created you the way he wanted to create you. You are enough. You're created in his image. And if people can't see that, then that's on them.
And that it really, what makes us think that we're not enough is the pain that we experience, the trauma that we go through. It's just like, well, I done went through this, or I done did this to myself, and I done allowed this to happen. Like, maybe I'm not worthy of this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I would never be enough. You know what I'm saying? Because, and then the thing too that we do is compare ourselves to whoever, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at you and seeing what you got, and I see that I don't have that, but we at the same age, and I feel like I should have that. So maybe I'm not enough, or you start to start picking apart yourself, and I
was famous for it. I was famous for picking myself apart, and just like you said, watching everybody like, well, I don't got that right now, but it's like, and then it's like I had to grow, and he had to reveal, like, you don't know how they got that stuff.
Girl, you don't know their story.
You looking at that, wanting that stuff. You don't know how they got it. I didn't even give it to them. They just went out here and got it in a way that you don't need to go out here and get it, degrading yourself. So it's like, it's like comparison is a thief of joy, because it is. Because we don't know people's lives. We just see what they have and we want it. But it's like, we don't know what they had to do to get it.
And then we only see what they allow us to see. You know what I'm saying? Because reality. What's on social media ain't even what they got. Life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I really had. That's why I
don't have it.
I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Because. And I'm not mad about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't miss social media at all, because I'm living in my bubble where I only have to focus on what
you got going on around you.
And I don't have to worry about, let me scroll and see she got this. Oh, she just got a new car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to deal with that. And it's just like, and if you have to be in your mental has to be so strong to go through those things, and not put yourself in that position where you're like, oh, I'm dealing with this, or, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm comparing myself. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't, then you got to do what you got to do for you.
You got to run your own race. You got to stop looking at each other. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we are enough. I am enough.
You're enough.
Kara, you are enough. We are enough. Seriously, we are enough. Like, you just got to constantly remind yourself, like, this is who God created me to be. This is who I am in him. Like, we are enough. Stop trying to look outside and look at everybody else. We are enough. Well, he's given us the things, the tools to do what we need to do. We are enough. And that's what makes us special as individuals. Like, so we are enough.
We are enough. I think my next one, and I think I can put these two together.
Okay.
It's okay to fail, but don't stay down, and also remain teachable. So I feel like, you don't have to know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, in your 20s, you always thinking like, oh, I know this, or I know that. You don't know nothing.
Nothing.
If I can go back and talk to the 20-year-old me, like, girl, you don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's just like, just remain teachable. Like, you can find a lesson in anything. Like, I don't know how many times I look at my kids and I be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yes. It's just like, I know I can't say y'all kids, but my kids teaching me so much about life. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. And even with that, you just have to remain teachable, because that's the only way you're going to grow.
Right.
You find lessons in anything. Like, everything is a lesson. It's okay to fall. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't stay there.
Yeah.
Learn from it. Get up. Yes. What Sarah Jake said, girl, get up.
Girl, get up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be having to tell myself, like, girl, get up. Like,
yes,
it's okay. That happened. We're moving on.
Right.
get up.
We gotta keep moving.
Keep going.
Yes.
It's work to be done.
Yes, it is. Yes, I needed that. Because, yeah, I used to hate failing. I hated feeling like a failure. And, yeah. Yes, man. That's good. I'm going to tie my last. So, these going to be the last two. I'm going to just tie them in together. So, I'm going to say two things. When someone shows you who they are, it is up to you to accept that version of them or move on. And then you don't have to audition or prove your worth to be loved. And I feel like that is so vital in your 20s because we feel like, we just ignore the red flags when it comes to dealing with people. And it's like, no, this is who they are right now. Not saying they'll be like that forever. But in this season, this is who this person is. And it's up to you if you want to deal with it or you want to, pass on that, like next. So, and it's like, don't be upset when this person is showing you exactly who they are. And you had the choice to stay in it or walk away. And if you should have walked away, then walk away. Yep. And, you don't have to audition to prove you're loved or prove that you're worthy of love. Because if that person is for you, they're going to see that in you from jump. Mm-hmm. And it's like a lot of us, myself included, have felt like I felt like personally I had to prove my love to show that I'm loyal and that I'm good enough and that, I'm a good partner and, you should just do whatever for me because I'm such this great person. And it got draining after a while because it's just like, oh my God, like how much more do I need to do? Like, I'm not trying to be performative, but why does it constantly, like, it needs to flow naturally. And I feel like a lot of things were just so forced. And it's like, I don't need to force nothing. If it's for me, it's going to be for me. If a person sees me for who I am, then they're going to see me for who I am because God is going to allow them to see me for who I am. If God doesn't want them with me, they're not going to see me for who I am, no matter how good of a person, no matter how good of a woman, no matter how good of a friend I am. If it's not meant, it's not meant. Yep. And you can't force it.
You can't force it.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's not a performance. Like your life it's not a performance. And if they can't see who you are, and it can go both ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a person showed you who they are, believe them. Like you said, they don't mean that they're going to be like that forever.
Right.
I can show you who I am at this moment, but this is who I am at this age. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where I'm going through at this age. Now, if, like you said, it's your choice whether you stay or you leave. But if you choose to stay, you can't once I get past this season of my life and I go to the next season of my life, don't go back to that season of my life telling me what I was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just like,
it's like we got to learn how to evolve with that person.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of us don't know how to evolve in relationships and stuff. We stay stuck in what that person was, and then we're quick to throw it back in their face, and vice versa. And it's just like, no, you have to know that, okay, this person was in this season. It was a rough season, but we got through it and we move into the next season. This season is looking a little bit better, but then we might go through another season where it's a little rough patch. And we trying to figure out, like, are we going to be together or are we not? Or what we going to do?
Girl.
And if we decide to stay the course, it's just you're going to go through these seasons. That's what marriage is. That's what companionship is. That's what partnership is. It's not all peaches and cream and, oh, we're just so in love and, oh, we're just the best of friends. Even friends go through seasons where they not getting along and we not talking.
Girl.
We falling out. Like,
marriage
but if it's
is
real,
hard.
it's going to come back together. And I'm learning that.
Marriage is hard. Like, it is hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And you want to honor your vows and you be like, okay, we got to stick it out. I'm fighting. Yeah. But it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just speaking from me, like, I was not ready.
Yeah.
Like, I was not ready. You know what I'm saying? I think I was so in love with the idea of being married and being with that partner, and you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't really looking at the reality of it. And then everything else that was going on around with me. My mom about to pass away, you know what I'm saying? I just want to do this. Like people pleasing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm dealing with, it's a lot. You know, if you're right with the right person, they say, oh yeah, it's supposed to be smooth if you're with the right person. No. It's still a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying, that person is growing just like you're growing.
Right.
I'm not the same person that you married then. I'm somebody totally different.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure out who I am now and figuring out who you are. You know? So it's a lot.
It is. And I'm
mentally
learning that now.
Prepared.
And I'm so grateful for God for my single season.
Ooh,
because I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to heal and know myself before getting into something. Because I talked to a lot of married people and they was like, bro, I wish I would have healed first before I got married.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known myself.
That ring it's not going to take away that pain that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You still going to have to deal with that.
Marriage actually shines light on the stuff that you're going through.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it
was a ring light on, shines a light on.
It'd be like, oh, you remember when you hit that?
And I'm just like now it's like you forced to deal with yourself when you in marriage. So it's just really like, bro, you single, take that time to work on yourself and get your stuff together. Not saying you're going to be 100% together, because sometimes you get in a marriage because you need that person to help heal some of the things that you go through. But it's like, before that, you need to
do the work.
And there's going to be more work to do when you get in it. And I'm just like, Lord,
you got to do the work. You have to do that self-work. You have to do that self-work. And just know that even when you get into that marriage, or you know what I'm saying, yeah, you may have done things in your past, but that does not define who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a past. Everybody goes through things. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes, because some of the mistakes are not mistakes, they're choices. So everybody makes bad choices. You know?
Yeah.
So, but just know that doesn't define you. If you have asked God for forgiveness, moved away from that and moving on, that does not define who you are.
Yes.
And I'm speaking to myself, like,
that
does not define you. You know what I'm saying? You can still hold your head high, walk through these streets like, okay, yeah, I did that. I'm good though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that accountability that you got to play within yourself, like,
that's what it's all about.
That's
real. The growth in it.
It's real. Trust God. I'm telling you, girl.
This was so good.
It is. It was
so good.
It was.
I'm so glad you came on here.
Thank you for
I'm so glad that you came on here. Y'all, this was amazing. And I just thank God for you. Like, I love you.
I love you. I love you.
I love you. I love you so much.
I love you.
And y'all, this is my sister for real. But
for life.
She'll be back too, don't worry. But I just thank y'all for joining us this evening, and I hope you enjoy the conversation. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe. Follow me on my Have to Full Podcast Instagram. You know, ask questions, DMs, whatever. Just hit me up, and we'll see you next time.